Check it out, check it out. The Lum Podcast, episode 21, entitled, It Was a Beautiful Day When My Baby Was Born. It was a beautiful day when my baby was born. The last episode we did in December 2017. December 2017. It is now December 2018. December 2018. Let's admit it. The Lum Podcast is more than a podcast. Admit it to yourself. It's more like a mixtape. It's a mixtape. It's been 12 months. 12 whole months. We've been having babies. Reproducing. And now we're back.
Look at all this dark hair. Well, hi.
So much hair.
Hi, Dwight. Juicy girl.
Oh,
Well, hi.
little girl.
She okay?
She's great.
She's so cute.
Mysteries of life.
Song is sound of enlightenment.
Of enlightenment.
The fiery truth of enlightenment.
Of enlightenment.
Vibration.
Vibration.
From the space world.
Sent from the space world.
Is of the cosmic.
Is of the cosmic.
Starry dimension.
Starry dimension.
Hear ye, hear ye. If it hasn't happened to you, you can only imagine what it's like to witness life manifest from seedling, an egg, into something more. But it happened to us, Sylvia and I, for the birth of Azra Amun, a holy day, July 18th. It happened.
Life meant is my tomorrow.
My tomorrow.
Has no plains of sorrow.
Of sorrow.
Hereby. My invitation.
My invitation.
I do invite you.
I do invite you.
Be of my space world.
Be of my space world.
Make room, y'all, for love manifesting is happening. The truest, realest, most sincere, most sacred experience of my life. For the people that know about this life, pray for me. And for the people that can only imagine, I pray for you.
My invitation.
I
do invite you.
I do invite you.
Be of my space world.
Be of my space world.
Hereby. Our invitation.
Our invitation.
We do invite you.
We do invite you.
Be of our space world.
Be of our space world.
Hereby. Our invitation.
Our invitation.
We do invite you.
We do invite you.
Looks like a boy in the face. Looks like Miles. He doesn't look like Miles. Okay. Okay. Hey. Stop crying. I think it's okay.
Heaven is the third heaven. Planet Earth 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 is
Cancers may be private a lot of times, or maybe like to stay in the comfortability of their own circumstance. You see what I'm saying?
third heaven.
It was a beautiful day when my baby was born. So I asked Nikki, what's up?
Hello, this is Nikki of Chula Chakras, and I am here to give a interpretation calculation of the natal chart for Azra Amun. But want to start it off by saying that Azra was born July 18th, 2018. With that being said, we'd like to discuss the natal picture of his arrival. One of the first things that I noticed was that he is a Cancer sun, but in the 11th house. And that's really interesting because it's going to be connected to higher knowledge. It's going to be connected to what makes you feel really connected to spirituality and whatever way and whatever path that's going to bring for Azra. So we're looking at the 12th house, and that is going to be a little bit more on the in-depth of
It was a beautiful day
Pisces.
when my baby
This
was
is what's
born.
ruling, the mystics, the esoteric world, the depths, the mysteries, and definitely something that is going to be about what is magical. But with a sun in the 11th house, this is how people see you and your character and everything about, this is our birthday, and that's really dope because I can see the opposition. Aquarius is the opposite of Leo. So Aquarius in the 5th house having Mars there, that's about your passion, about your anger, how he's going to fight, how things are going to be battled out. It's in a very aqua form because it is ruled by the aqua sign, and the stars above, we're looking at it being placed in the 5th house in our universe. So that being said, it's going to be a very open, loving, passionate, but the way he's going to be sharing his compassion will be in a very 5th house vibe, in an Aquarius energy.
They may let the wrong people in too much. And then when this person do something, right, the type of guard the Cancer put up is an unbelievable guard, to the point that when the right person place or thing come into their life, the Cancer may not be able to see it with clairvoyance.
I know as a baby, things are strange and new, but I swear that the story I'm sharing is true. On one summer day, I came out my mom's womb in a house on Lehman Street, Azra Amun. One night, Dad looked at me at the end of the day and said, "Baby Azra, do you have anything to say? A gurgle, a high, or even a hiccup? A smile, a moan, or better, a what's up?" I wish I could have told him about what I've seen. Inside the womb where a young baby dreams. Inside where people are invisibly made, where angels create in the darkest of shade. And I would say one day, inside the womb I could hear and could listen. I could touch and taste and see with no vision. The things I knew were more than the stars of the places I've been in universes far. And I would say, back in the day, I lived on a square planet that spun in a square and looked like a sandwich. No crust, just us, that lived on this square where people could live for 1,000,000 years. And I would say, another time I just floated in space and looked at the earth. Could I live in this place where buildings are big and weather is cold? They start off as babies and then get old. But there are swings and bling and people that sing and people who believe they can do anything. There are pyramids as old as the heavens, continents there, I think there are 7. People who are young but seem very old, they even got a name for them, they call them old souls. Sometimes a baby can be very wise. We can speak with our touch, our eyes, or a vibe. There's so many stories we have on the inside, but to tell them in tales, we get bigger in size. With everything I had to say and thoughts I had to think, Dad carried me from room to room, not knowing what I would speak, rocking and shushing me. I think I'm getting weak. Until it was bedtime. And then I fell asleep. It was a beautiful day when my baby was born.
Also, how they gain structure in their life, they have to feel the vibe. It has to go with their emotions and feelings. But see, Saturn don't give a fuck about a vibe. So Saturn is struggling
It was
once
a beautiful
again.
day
Saturn is just like, man,
when my
this is
baby
all
was
business.
born.
It ain't personal. Let's just get from point A to point B. Let's just utilize this shape and form right now so we can do what we got to do. Let's just climb this ladder. Let's just take from point A to point B. But that's not really that easy to do in the area it's at, which is Cancer, the shapeless, formless water realm.
Have you all ever seen divinity be birthed? Like pure love and divinity manifest into a person? I have. Shout out to everybody that's been sticking with us during this silence. A lot of things have happened this year. My main man, Timo 1-2, moved to Toronto. Sunhammer won the Detroit Free Press Marathon, almost at first place. Jah Connery had a beautiful baby girl in January. Shout out Vivian. And I, Itski, and Sylvia had a baby boy, Azra Amun. It was a beautiful day when my baby was born. Represent. Shout out to all the parents in the place to be. Shout out to anybody trying to be a rightful parent. Bring somebody into the world with all types of views on humanity. We need more baby Sunrise out here. Did you know that there's a Sunrise children's book? Go cop that. Ozzy.
He worked every day. And sometimes he pull overtime, double time, triple time.
To the beach, y'all. We so unique, y'all. It's like if you a parent, there's no sleep, y'all. It's like if you a freak, there ain't no freak, y'all. It's that deep, y'all. You need sleep, y'all. I need sleep, y'all. We need sleep, y'all. Without sleep, ain't no rapping to the beach, y'all. Feel like my eyelids heavy like a rickshaw. I'm making futures manifest. I can't get up with y'all. This little Buddha got a grip strong. He can suck a titty better than you hit a bone. Every time he don't see you, he think you're gone. Then he looks back like he got it going on. Check it out. This one dedicated to the true and living king of the future, Azra Amun. It was a beautiful day when my baby was born.
Sky is a sea of darkness when there is no sun. The sky is a sea of darkness when there is no sun to light the way. When there is no sun to light the way.
Anytime a Cancer jump in their bag of their intent, willpower, passion, motivation, and desires, and really don't give a fuck about nothing else but that, they end up discovering that they can do shit that they never thought they can do before. They end up discovering that, dang, I never know that what I actually desired, if I just actually went through with it, I can get it.
Everybody has secret powers that they're born with that makes them original, not better, not worse than other people. You can't really judge yourself like that, but just superpowers. You gotta be able to use those superpowers for the greater good of humanity. Everybody should do that. I don't want to say everybody knows that. Everybody does not know that. But a fear of mine is the robot revolution. You know, AI is coming into effect fast. We got Alexis. We got cars that drive themselves. Azra's not gonna need to know how to drive a car. But we gotta teach him. At almost 5 months old, it's time to learn coding and swimming and hunting, poetry and yoga, knowing how to live in the woods. He needs to learn theremin and piano, dance,
y'all got a power that nobody knows.
astronomy and astrology class.
Behind the scenes, bro. And there's a lot of
He's gonna have 2 languages in
and beings and things of that
3
nature in the
including
behind the
hieroglyphs.
scenes realm that you're sensitive to that'll make you
Well, why
feel
not
like
4?
certain things ain't right.
Am I holding them back by only
thing to
teaching
do?
them 4?
You kind of know that. You kind of have a broader sense,
vacation.
especially with Jupiter being exalted here.
We gotta take this guy to Egypt. That's first and foremost. But then he should see like the old pirate capital in Madagascar. He should go to the Great Wall of China, the La Brea tar pits, the East Side. Where does it stop? Am I wrong for this? Am I being a bad parent by not showing them enough? How do you afford all this? Does it even matter? I don't know. Am I being a bad parent by thinking about these things? That's what I want to know.
The nightmare is self-doubt, not being sure. You know what I'm saying? So not following through with things and being concerned when anybody try to peek in that door and open it up for you. Put up a shell guard there. That's a nightmare.
Check it out. The Lum Podcast comes to you from the realms of creativity. We say, make sure that the people you know are people that grow. Cried the angel of humanity. If you got a vision, do it. Make it happen. Oh, you don't know how to play an instrument?
Before you see the things
So
that
what?
take shape and form in the physical realm. So it prevents you from doing a lot of things in the
Figure it out.
physical realm when really
That's what
in
we're gonna
reality,
teach the boy. Figure it out.
It's a loss of experience though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes experiences is needed, but there's no good.
It's just me on some slick Rick shit. Don't judge me. Everybody tell you good luck. It's a blessing. They don't really want to tell you all the God they're manifesting. When you holding what you made, it's like the feeling of creation. How it's safe, let it be known. There's no manual to raise them. I admit, I was hoping that my instincts would kick, but I don't know where to begin. I just threw caution to the wind. So it was is how it is, and that's the way to keep it moving. If I had to pick a single out of million, I'd still choose them. That's the way it is. In fact, that's the way it's gonna be. I wonder when he start using words to be like Daddy Itzky. Getting busy, that's the grizz. He can't walk around pity. Even when you're feeling low, we gotta rep around the city. He wiser than his years. He don't cry hollow tears. Teach him be himself and not to take pressure from his peers. That's my pride and joy. Let him get any type of toy. Any question that he got, I make sure not to get annoyed. It's a boy, y'all. 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 It's a boy, y'all.
With wisdom never told, a touch of myth, world splendor. Then they'll take back the others who are not of Earth's dimension ones. The others who are ready.
The Lum, closing out 2018 on the last month of the year. Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you, Portage Garage, Kenjiro, Shigeto. Let me record here for a quick minute. From Timo 1-2, from Jah Connery, from Sunhammer, from Intricate Dialect. We in effect.